Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want us to talk about the possibilities of you buying a car with a salary of 6,500 rands. I also want us to talk about interest rate, what it is, and also the difference between linked rate and a fixed rate. Let's not waste any time. Let's get on with it. Okay, so the question is, can you buy a car earning 6,500 rands or 6,000 rands? The quick answer is yes. Will the bank finance you any 6,500 rands or 6,000 rands? Yes, they will. Between MFC and WesBank, their minimum income requirements are 6,000 rands. The other one 6.5 between the two banks. Okay. The other banks, your Absa, your Marquis, your Standard Bank, I think their minimum requirement is more than that. Okay. So the problem is, if you earning 6.5, what car are you gonna buy? You know, at dealerships like this, the cars we have starts from 3,500 rands. This is already more than half of your salary of 6,500 rands. You know, am I here to condone this? No, I'm actually against it, because I'm willing to look at applications from 8,500 rands. You know, my minimum salary requirements are 8,000 rands. Okay, I'm looking into 10,000 rands into next year, 2026. It's gonna be 10,000 rands going up, guys. A majority of people inquiring to us, especially us who advertise online, are people earning below 10,000 rands. The amount of inquiries I get from people earning below 8,000 rands is a lot. I still get people earning 5,000 rands wanting cars. That's why on TikTok I started, teaching people about how bank finance work and who should be buying a car and what is needed, because I've realized that a lot of people don't understand how it works, and they are not aware that actually they shouldn't be trying to buy a car. I still get a person earning 9,000 rands wanting to buy a Suzuki Ertiga. When you tell them that car is expensive, a person will tell you that, no, I mean a pre-owned one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why I decided to go on TikTok and even come here on YouTube, just to inform people about buying cars and using bank finance. Okay, I want to show you guys something. Okay, so before I show you the possibilities of you getting a car with a salary of 6.5, now let's talk about interest rate. What is interest rate? Interest rate is basically the cost of borrowing money. If you are borrowing 100,000 rands, you are going to pay the 100,000 rands plus the 20,000 rands, which is the cost of you borrowing 100,000 rands. Understand? It's actually a punishment you get for borrowing money. Now, is it the same with everyone? No, it's not. The bank might look at you and consider you a high-risk client. The bank might look at your friend and consider them a low-risk client. So they're going to clap you more with a bigger punishment because you are a high risk compared to your friend. So you are gonna pay 30,000 rands for borrowing 100,000 rands. I'm just making examples. Whilst your friend is paying 20,000 rands. Like I said, it's like a punishment for borrowing that 100,000 rands. So that's basically what interest rate is: the cost of borrowing money. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this car over here, it's a Mahindra KUV #there. Okay, you can get this car for like 150,000 rands. Okay, it's a 2022 model. You can still utilize a balloon payment on this thing, so you can actually pay about 2,500 rands here if you have a decent credit record. Now, 2,500 rands, a person earning 6,500 rands can make it work with this car. You understand? Again, I'm doing this to show you guys why at the bank they are allowing people earning 6.5 to borrow money to buy cars. Okay, it's for cheap cars like this. It's not a good thing also, and I wouldn't advise anyone earning less than 8,000 rands to buy a car. Okay, but if a person stays at home, is young, no responsibilities, no kids, they can, if they have a disposable income, money left after paying other expenses. If you still have 4,000 rands left, you can pay 2,500 rands for this car and 900 rands for insurance. But you just have to have an excellent credit record to make that possible. Now, how many people earning less than 8,000 rands have excellent credit record? Not a lot of people. So what I'm talking about here is a very rare case, because a majority of people earning under 8,000 rands, they have responsibilities. They're using loans just like everyone. We are all just trying to keep up. Things are expensive, we can't afford. Most people don't have affordability. Now imagine earning less than 8,000 rands and trying to buy a car, which you still have to maintain, you still have to pay for petrol, you still have to pay for insurance. That's what I'm saying. The bank are willing to finance you, but this is very risky on the bank side, on your side as well. Ladies and gents, I'm doing this video to show you guys why they allow it, because it's possible, but it doesn't mean people should do it. I also condemn it. I'm against it as well. All right, that's why in 2023 I decided I'll look at applications for people earning at least 8,000 rands, which I'm considering changing it next year to 10, because things are not getting cheaper, things are getting more expensive. In 2022, we used to do applications for people earning 5,000 rands. Things were not as expensive as they are today. So we are also, as salespeople, we are adapting and changing every year as we realize that, okay, we don't even have cars to accommodate people earning less than 8,000 rands anymore. Those are the cars you can get for, it's 3,500 rands. 3,500 rands when you earn 6,000 rands, 6.5. That's half of your salary already, making it impossible already. But if you earn 8, at least you have some room to spare. You might have some change. Guys, even when earning 8,000 rands, your chances of getting a car are still very slim. But that's why I'm here, so that I can inform you guys, let you guys know, so you guys understand what it takes, what is needed for you to get a car. Okay, I'm not gonna say it has to be people earning 12,000 rands, 15,000 rands. No, a person earning 15,000 rands might have zero disposable income compared to the person earning 10,000 rands. So it's all about credit record and disposable income. How much money do you have left after paying your expenses? A person earning 50,000 rands might have nothing after expenses. A person earning 20 might have 5,000 rands after paying for their expenses. Now, the money that is left, that's the money the bank will be looking at when they assess your application. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Mashita here. That's all I had for you today. I'm out.